Alright, so here she is. You can come and see her for the first time along with us. So we had a look at her in May, and I walked up the back of our property. I don't know whether you can see the back fence there. Turned around, and that sold me. So we made an offer, got accepted, and it's now ours, and it is the 8th of October, and we can now move into our shack. It's a bit of a shack. So we've only looked around it once. This will be the second time. So you can come along with us and see it for the second time. First for you, second for us.
No water, huh? It's broken.
A toilet. Is the key in the door? There's no key.
There's the key up there. Put a brick through the window. Guess this is the first thing we're going to clean up. Broken glass.
Oh, puppy, watch it. Gotta watch the glass. So that's where the vandals did those 2 panes there. Those 2 panes there. Or is it just one? Yeah, there's a hole in the glass on both. And no, we weren't covered for insurance because the property had been vacated. And they did those 4 panes there, so we've got to clean up all that. And you can see the rocks that the assholes. There's sticks and stuff. I mean, you're supposed to leave a property clean, for crying out loud. And okay, that's just a cupboard. This is like a sunroom. Oh, and another bedroom. Oh, I forgot about this. We were asked how many bedrooms, and I went, oh, I don't know. Okay. Some cyclists going past. That's out the front.
What's it there?
I forgot all about this completely.
Sunroom.
Yeah. This is the really small, dodgy bathroom. Might get a better look from there. Oh, yeah, it's cast iron. Okay, cool. Don't know if they work, but heater or aircon if you're in the hot. The real funky carpet in this room. Why on earth did they leave the TV? So we've got an out-of-date TV. Pot-belly stove, hopefully that still works. Back into that front room there. Then there's this room, which I think that's the front door when it's in action.
She said she was going to leave the bed for us. She did not?
No, did not leave the bed. Left a tiny dodgy couch, a wardrobe, Another wardrobe. All this should have been gone. And the one thing that we said, yes, please leave, didn't leave. And then, oh, another room. Oh, this is the nicest so far out of the lot. Well, that's good. So we've got 1, potentially 3 bedrooms if you count the front room as a bedroom. And a sunroom, a lounge room, tiny kitchen, tiny bathroom. You can go in circles.
Yeah, it's a labyrinth.
And another big ass old fashioned TV. Jeez, it shits me how they don't get rid of the shit. And of course we weren't here to do an inspection. So, anyway, we have a huge amount of glass to fix up. And I don't know what we're going to do about the windows. Don't know. Leave that for another day.
Look what they've done here. There's silicone in the windows.
Oh.
Not opening those anytime soon.
Great.
It's just one thing after another in this place.
We knew it was bad. And
light switch anywhere?
light switch. Light switch.
Electricity.
Hey, we have electricity.
That's a new plug there.
Alright, so okay, so that's the quick tour. She's not great, but it's home for now. Alright, let's see what's in the sheds. A tyre. So, not sure. Park the tractor when we get one. And I'm assuming she used that for wood. There's an old freezer. And oh, somebody asked me about the oven the other day. I found it. It's in the shed. Oh, and so is the washing machine. But she didn't leave the lawnmower. All right. An hour later, and we have got the glass mostly up. There are teeny tiny shards everywhere, but unfortunately the vacuum cleaner doesn't arrive until all our stuff arrives tomorrow, and we filled up those two, the bag and the bucket, full of glass. And there's also glass outside, the big chunks. So one step closer, on to the next thing. Good morning everyone, and this is our first morning at our new property. Beautiful mountains this morning, clear gorgeous sky, and we have frost. Yet the weather report says it is 7 degrees. I think they've got that wrong a little bit. So we're supposed to have a delivery of our furniture today, however they haven't called to let us know, so we don't know what's really in store for today. But what is today is our wedding anniversary. 12 years. house stuff has arrived, and it's early. I've not long got up, and it literally just got changed too. So yeah. First one in. First piece of furniture in. This tall boy that was made by my uncle, which I have had for years and years and years, and I wasn't going to leave this one behind. I still love it, Ken. So this is the last piece of furniture that needs to come out, and it's the one that's causing the most problems. This is my candle making station, and we can't fit it in the house. All the doors are way too small. So we're looking at putting it for now just there on that little patio bit, and James will have it as a work station or something, because I need it inside, so we'll have to figure out something else for me to use.
So here I am on top of my Hilux, looking at the damage to the roof, which happened on the Spirit of Tasmania when they sent me down the wrong lane, and the roof scraped along all the bolts and everything from the next floor up. And thought, well, I've got a good view of the property. There's my two sheds. That's the corner of the property there, and on the other side of that house, that's the other corner. There's the house. The roof is all rusty and looking pretty bad. A lot of patina. Boards over the windows there where somebody smashed the windows a week before we got here. Just there are some toilets and a sort of a wash house, and they weren't working when we first got here, and only yesterday we worked out that we could get water to the toilet, and it's working, so that's really good news. But we still have a lot of issues with water, and tomorrow or the next day I'm going to do some whippersnipping around the house and clear it up a bit, and then I can see where all the pipes and valves are, and hopefully make something happen, some magic happen. And just as I was up here, I noticed a line coming from that tap there through the grass down here, down past the trailer to that water trough over there. So we have water feeding our toilet system to there. Another thing I want to know is where the septic tank is, because I don't want to drive over it for one thing, and another thing, I want to know how full it is. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this line up in the middle of the property. There's some things that are unexplained holes up here. So right over in the corner, That's now the corner of the property. Over here, under that tree, that's the other corner of the property. On the other side of the fence, the farmer runs cattle. Well, last time I was here, he was. And our closest neighbours are about 400 metres in that direction past the house. And behind us over there. And then we look up, we've got great views all around. But gee, this house is going to need a lot of work, or let's just build another one over here somewhere. Decisions to make. But we've made it as cosy as we can in there for now. We've got electricity, we've got the heaters going when we want them, and one thing at a time. We're here, and we don't owe any money to the bank, so that's great. Okay, might have a big announcement soon about a piece of equipment. See you next time.
We are starting to settle in now, and first candle making session in Tasmania. Bit of a shambles at the moment. There's all my wool and stuff, it's just packed. So when you look around here, there's all my fragrances on the ground. There's a lot of boxes. So what are we going to do? This thing here, this one here, is my U-Butte new table, which is electric and goes up and down, which is brilliant because this table is way too low. So this will become James's table to work on and do his magic with all his products, and that will become my U-Butte table to go up to the height that I need. And behind these boxes here, they're all cube shelving, so they're going to go along the wall here, and one lot there and one lot there. And then the other things we're doing is making some benches, and James is making them now. So there's two benches, an identical one next to it, so that will have storage underneath as well. The fragrances will go in the cube boxes up here with some candle making stuff, and along here will be my wool. And at the moment the benches are just all in bits. They're all over the place. There he is making them. Lots of bits everywhere.
And it's raining.
Oh, and it's raining, so a beautiful day to do indoor stuff. It's very cozy. I've got the heater on. I'm cozy. It's 14 degrees outside, but it's beautiful in here. Oh, and don't forget Puppy. She's all snuggled up in the corner. She always does this when I'm making candles. I am in the process of making shelving. These things. I've made one. I've got 4 more to do. Let's see how long it takes me to make the next one. Put you on time lapse. Let's see. This mountain has many moods, and today it is absolutely tipping it down. However, the sun is out, as you can see by the rainbow, and it's supposed to be snow in those hills, but I think it's too wet to snow. Then big lots of rain when it's miserable and cold and windy. I'm not sure if you can see, but those white patches up on the mountains there, that's snow. So it is the 14th of October and we have snow on our mountain. I tell you, the wind is bitterly cold. I am really cold standing here filming this, but that's just believe me, it's snow. That white stuff there is snow. Okay, gotta go inside. We are off to our first market in Tasmania at Evandale, which will be a Sunday market every Sunday, unless we've got something else on. And yeah, so we're heading west. It's near Launceston, Evandale. And look at the beautiful sunrise this morning. So we're ready for the Evandale market. Our usual setup, but we haven't got much stock, unfortunately. Haven't had time to replenish. And morning. Unfortunately, they have put us in the car boot sales section, so I do not know how well we're going to do, because unfortunately every time we get put in the car boot sales section, everybody thinks we're a car boot sale and that we don't make our own stuff. So hopefully we can arrange that next time we can be put with the makers and not the junk. Check out the amount of bees that are on this bush. If anybody can tell me what this bush is, put a comment below. Can you hear it? Let's see if we can find a bumblebee. Saw one earlier. Can you see the bumblebee? I can hear him. Oh, there he is. Or she is. Let's stay still. Maggie's barking at something. Ah, we have cows. They're finding Maggie fascinating. So the farmer came around yesterday to let us know the cows were going to be there, and he also told us about the water that we get. We had a nice long chat. So these guys will only be here until about this afternoon. 12 hours apparently is the most that they stay in one field, and then they go and get milked. But they get milked twice a day, so they won't be there all day.